So today's video is going to be my foundation and face routine that I do every single morning. It's really easy, there's not a lot to it, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to first moisturize my face, and my favorite moisturizer right now is the Clean & Clear Advantage Acne Control Moisturizer. I'm going to take about a pump of that and I put that all over my face. I usually moisturize my lips because they get really dry, and my favorite one is the EOS Lipblam, and this one, it's the mint one. I don't remember what it's called. Okay, so next is primer, and the primer I'm using currently is my e.l.f. Mineral Infused Face Primer, and I got this in my last e.l.f. haul, and I don't know if it's just my primer that I got or if it's just the e.l.f. ones, but my pump does not work. Like it won't come out. Like, I don't know, like there's a lot of product in here, but it just won't come out through the pump and it just sucks. But the primer itself is really good, just the pump doesn't work, so I have to open it every time to get some primer. Anyways, I don't know if you can see, but I just have a little bit, and I'm going to put that all over my face, focusing in the middle of my face because this is where I get oily a lot and it gets really red. Okay, so usually I do my concealer before I do my foundation, and a lot of people, it's different. It just, you know, it depends on your preference. A lot of people do their foundation before their concealer, but I prefer doing it this way. And my absolute favorite concealer right now is my Candy Glamofouge Heavy Duty Concealer, and this one is in tan, and it's my absolute favorite. I usually take just a little bit, and with this concealer, really only a little goes a long way because it's, you know, heavy duty. So I just take about that much in the back of my hand, and I like using a big foundation brush like this for my concealer. Only because it just gets the job done really fast, because it is wider, and then a little concealer brush. So anyways, I just take some of that on the tip of my brush, and then I go underneath my eyes. Like that, and then I'll take my finger and I'll just kind of blend it in a little bit more. The warmth of my hands will blend it better. Like that. And then I like to take some on the sides of my nose here because it gets really red. And then basically just anywhere where I need to conceal some scarring, some acne, then I'll go ahead and do that. Done onto my foundation, and the foundation that I use is my MAC Prolong Wear foundation, and I am in NC42, and this is my absolute favorite foundation. I've tried a whole bunch of foundations, but I always turn back to my MAC one. So anyways, there's two brushes that I use when I do my foundation. I use this MAC 130 brush. It's a foundation brush. This one was limited edition, I think. And then I have a large stippling brush, and I got this one just at Walmart. But first, what I do is I take about half a pump, not even, onto the back of my hand, and take the brush, take a little bit of that, and then I usually start in the middle of my face, only because this is where I get red more often than the rest of my face. And this is perfect to get in the little crevices of my nose and just areas where a big brush can't get to. So I'm going to go down my nose and then just bring it to the side like this and just blend it out. And then I'll go down here and blend it down towards my chin. And around my mouth here. So now I'm going to take my big stippling brush and I'm going to take another, not a full pump, I'm going to take just a half pump again. So technically I'm only using one pump of my foundation. And it looks just like that. And what I do is I stipple it on to the rest of my face. Here, here, and here. A little bit here, and then I'm going to start blending it out. So now that my foundation is on, there's one last step, is to set everything in. And my favorite powder that I love to use to set my foundation would be my e.l.f. high definition powder, and I bought this one online. And then I have my e.l.f. kabuki brush, which is so soft. It's like this. So just take some of that. First I'll focus underneath my eyes, set my concealer. And then just blending it everywhere else in my face. Okay, so now moving on to my eyebrows, because I do not like how this looks. I have my NYC brush on brow kit in Brunette, and this is really old. This is all I use really. And I use my MAC 266 SE angled brush, and this one was one of their holiday kits, I think. I'm going to attempt to kind of explain how I do my eyebrows. Okay, so what I do is I start on the bottom, kind of outlining the bottom here, and I'll take it and go up in a diagonal like that, and then from that tip here I'm going to bring it down to kind of make my, what do you call it, the wing, or not the wing part, just the end part of my eyebrow, kind of making the arch like that, and just kind of flicking it out so it kind of has a fading effect. I don't really know how to explain, but I'm going to take it up like that, and then kind of just fill in the this part here, the beginning of my eyebrow. I always make it a square shape. So just filling in the rest and then kind of connecting it to the arch. Like that. And then I take a spoolie and kind of blend it all in. See that difference? Okay, so my eyebrows are done. There's one last thing that I like to do to kind of give it a more sharper, cleaner look. I usually take a lighter color concealer, and this one is by Cargo. I don't know what color this is. I don't know. But anyways, it's a really light concealer. Okay, anyways, so it's a really light concealer. Looks like that. And then I take a small concealer brush that looks like this. And I take just a little bit of that. And then what I do is I'll go underneath my eyebrows to kind of give it a cleaner look. And just follow the shape of it. And then you can also do it on the top. This is great if you made any mistakes, or if you made it too thick or whatever, and you can want to fix it up. And then you can do this. Okay, now so for the rest of my face, I usually don't wear a lot of blush. I contour most of the time. Well, mostly every day I do. And I have been using this Love and Beauty bronzer that I got from Forever 21, and these are only $1, and I've already hit pan on it, so I need to buy a new one. But this one I've been using every single day. And to contour, I use this angled fluffy brush. I don't know where I got this from. I think I took it from my mom. But yeah, so I like using this to contour. And this bronzer is very pigmented, so you don't really need a lot. But okay, so I'm just going to contour my cheeks. Make a funny fish face. And bring it up to my temple. And onto my forehead. And then I also like to bring it a little into my jawline right here. Then I take the side of the brush and I go down my nose to contour it just a little bit. So that is it, guys. That is my face and foundation routine. There's nothing really to it. It's just really simple. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!